Happy Friday, Empire. So, look, I got my Atrium shirt on. Shout out Atrium. Shout out Atrium Labs. Shout out Big Pay. Big Pay was awesome. It was great to see him at Rare Evo. But so tonight, dude, the Bitcoin crash keeps crashing, man. The dip keeps dipping. I kept trying to buy the dip, and it kept dipping. So we're just going to talk about it. How low can it go? Am I going to get my buy orders filled at 17 cent ADA? We're going to talk about it. Stay tuned. We'll let you know.
Don't mind me.
How you doing, man?
I'm having a great day.
Well, you're about to get your freaking name mentioned, bro. You're about to get that
eventually, but not right now. No, I've been killing it all day. Shorting this morning, longing tonight. Been killing it. Good day. I got car payments to make, bro.
Let's freaking go. Shout out to the Empire. How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for joining us. We got a special episode. You know, we always got a special episode, but today, you know, it's Friday, man. Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday. How's your day?
Oh, dude. Honestly, I did a whole bunch of shit that I hate all day long. So work was great.
Over with.
Yeah, it's over with. Work was great. You know, it was fine. I was done around noon. And then the rest of the day I spent between the DMV and then FedEx. And that was awful, dude.
So you said you were getting your passport renewed. You did that at FedEx?
Yeah. You can get it expedited there. And then they send everything off. So they you can do it on the computer, print everything out, and then you just put some stuff together. It comes with the label already prepaid, and then it ships it. And you get it there the quickest that way. It's expensive, but...
Oh, so you were mailing it off. Where did you go? So is that what you were doing at the DMV also?
So here's another thing. So I'm trying to sell my car to my parents. Right. Well, not sell my car, but I'm basically selling my car to my parents.
Right.
Because then if it sells while I'm gone... if it sells while I'm gone, then they can deal with it. You know, if they're going to send me money, they can give me money, or if they're going to keep the money, they can keep the money, whatever. I don't have time for this car right now.
Right.
And then so I was trying to do that, but turns out you can only do title stuff on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So today, Friday,
you don't have to go. You don't have a car payment, so you don't have to go to the DMV, bro. Just freaking sign the title over. Go on. Well, this is Arizona. Sign the title over. Arizona, you don't even need a freaking notary anymore.
No, you have to go there. You have to go there, and they have to, and then they swap the names, and they're freaking done.
You can just do that. Really?
Yeah.
You can't just sign because out here in Arizona, you sign the title, and then you go online and you do it's not a bill of sale, but it's saying that you sold it to a certain person.
You
and
cannot.
Then they have so long to register it, huh?
It's the worst. This is basically communist Russia. I asked many times. I asked many times, and then here was the other thing. Okay, so I was also one of the other things I was trying to do is figure out if I could get a short-term insurance, because I want to put a tag on my car, right, and then take it to the car wash, let them deep clean it, and then maybe go get it checked out at the mechanic and then bring it back. And so I'm calling Geico and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get this short-term insurance. I used to have insurance with you, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I can't get my tag until I do that. Right?
Right.
They're like, yeah, so you can only freaking 6 months at a time. You can't get any other kind of insurance. I was like, dude, I just need it for literally. He was like, well, for how long? I was like, dude, 24 hours, I'm done. Like, that's all I need. 72 hours, we're good. You know what I mean? If it has to be a whole month, like, fine. But he was like, nah, 6 minimum. And I was like, wait, but my parents have a policy in 2 cars. So I could probably add that car to their policy and then just cancel it after a month. And he was like, yeah, you can do that. So that's what I'm going to have to do. But I still can't freaking sell them the car until Tuesday. So freaking commies, dude. Commies. And then
they make it difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and FedEx wasn't any better. There's one guy. There were maybe 6 people in FedEx, but there was one guy that was working. And that one guy helped me. Okay?
Right.
The other people, there was like line of people. There was a little old lady that kept saying she was going to quit at least 12 times while I was there. And I was like, hey, this is literally what purgatory feels like. Trying to do anything here right now, but yeah, no. And then your day, what'd you do? What's new? Yeah, shout out Crypto King. Big love to you, man.
New, nothing. I shorted all morning and longed all night.
That's good. Yeah, I sent a picture of my meat on the internet on Twitter, and somebody called me out on it. They were like, "Why are you sending pictures, putting pictures of your meat on the internet?" I was like, "It's not the first or the last time, buddy." But see, look,
it's Friday, so it's a good day, no matter what happens.
When I was at FedEx, I was supposed to go to dinner with my parents and some family because I've got a funeral and some family stuff going on this weekend. It sucks. It's one of those things. So I was supposed to be there. But FedEx took so long that I had ordered my food because I knew I was going to get there a little bit late. And they ended up bringing it home to me. So that picture is of my food that I got like 3 hours after the fact, after it came out. It sat on the table for an hour and a half before they put it in a box.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that sucks, bro. I hate going to places like that. I've only been when I shipped your stuff.
Yep.
Through the mail. That was actually pretty quick.
Yeah. Right.
You just packed them up
and it's like done.
Yeah. Well, I went, got the boxes one day, checked out the pricing. Had to make sure I had big enough boxes, all the damn crap I had to send you.
Yeah,
and then
I was so excited about the beer, though. I was like, maybe you didn't send it because maybe it didn't fit. I was like, okay, whatever. And you had it between the shirts. So, like, when I put it in, I was like, oh! And my brother was there, and we were both just like, dude, we were over the moon. I'll tell you what. We were over the
moon. We had packed it, and then I was like, I better put that in a Ziploc bag just in case. So. That's good. Everything made it. The barbecue sauce, everything.
Dude, I'll tell you, my whole life, right? It didn't matter what it was. UPS always got it there.
Oh, they'll get it there. It depends on what condition it's in.
Yeah. No, 100%. So, but yeah, man. So that was that. But that's life, and so we go on. And then I looked at the news today, and there was not a whole lot. There's just things have been boring, man. Things have been boring.
Because everybody's getting liquidated.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's getting liquidated.
200 and let's see, I got Coinglass up. I'm gonna go over during market update, but quickly $250 million liquidated in the past 12 hours.
Damn. Did I leave that long open, dude?
Past 12 hours. 192 million in longs and 55 million in shorts.
Jeez. Yeah, man.
I only took one L today, and that's when I tried to long Bitcoin at 54.5. I was like, we bought them. We're going to bounce to 56. Should have took emotion out of it, like AJ said. Because it went all the way down to like 52.7. And when it came, I just closed it just a little bit ago. When it came back up to 54, I was like, I'm just gonna take the L.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's low leverage though. I'm thinking about putting in some longs down at like 49 and some change. Do like some crazy high leverage long at like 49, little bit of money. And then let it go down, pick me up, and then see how long my my willpower allows me to ride it, because I know I'll end up closing it soon. I always do.
Yeah. But I mean, it's better to take some profit than to wait until you're in the loss.
My problem is I move my stop loss too quick, because I don't like being in. I don't like it. I've had problems being stuck in trades because I was like, no, I'm not going to take the loss. You know what I mean? So like I move my stop loss up too quick, too close. And so usually I get stopped out, but it's in profit. Like I just got stopped out on SWE because it hit its head on the 200, bounced back down, stopped me out. I mean, it was still like 15, 16% profit, but still.
Could have been 50. You didn't have that stop loss.
Could have been 50. But see, my opinion is just look for another entry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's everywhere, bro. Entries are everywhere. As long as you got the patience to look. What are you reading? Are you talking to somebody?
Nah, I'm not reading. I was looking at this freaking the Telegram CEO thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think that thing is interesting, man. I think that's interesting.
I've only heard one mention of the pedophilia thing or the whatever.
Really? Like of child stuff?
Yeah, I've only heard it mentioned. It was like in the first couple of days, but now every time I see something on it, that's never mentioned. So
it's not mentioned.
You know what I mean?
But that was what I was saying, is that I think that really they just threw a bunch of charges on him that could happen on
a
private network. And then they were trying to charge him for things that would happen. I mean, it's like getting all these charges for people using the internet. You know what I mean? Because it's your internet. It's like, you're the internet provider. We're holding you accountable. Like, no freaking way. Get out of here, bro.
Or being in Arizona and getting busted and they hit you with 50 charges because they know you only got to lose one in court. So they force you to plea, you know? They hit you with like 15 charges, multiples of stuff. And then they're like, man, we'll drop these 10 if you plea to these two. And you're like,
yeah,
you know, you're going to get found guilty on one of them.
Yeah.
And then they're going to throw the book at you. That's how they do that.
It's lame. It's lame.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
let's see. There's not much going on. Chris Larson voting for or endorsing Kamala. You know.
Oh, that was the guy from XRP.
Yeah, Chris Larson.
Yeah, I just knew it was the guy.
Yeah, he's liberal, anyways. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, Scaramucci, he's into crypto. He's for freaking Kamala too. So,
but I think that with him, it's different because he like worked in a close proximity to Trump, so like he could have his like own personal like animosity. I don't think it's like I don't think it's an alliance to anybody. I think it's like a F that guy. Like I know him. Like I know that guy. F that guy.
It could be. I mean, 2020 was not a vote for Biden. It was a vote against Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, who in their right mind would vote for Biden? Like, look at the two options and be like, oh yeah, he's obviously a better choice. No, it's more like, I hate that guy. I don't want that guy in power, so I'll settle for this guy. You know what I mean?
Look, I know what you mean. I'm just saying that there are a bunch of people out there that exist that feel like it's way more complicated than that.
Well, they're either delusional or lying to themselves. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say whether it's true or not. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you know,
all you gotta do is go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store. Look at the stuff in schools. Go fill up your gas. You know, do a little bit of research more than just watching Fox News or CNN or MSNBC. I mean, it don't take much. It don't take much effort, bro. To do a little bit of research. That's my opinion. We won't get into politics, though.
No, we won't. But I will say, I didn't lose any money in shitcoins yesterday.
Only because the site didn't work.
Yeah. I canceled all the orders like 3.5 hours later. And I was just so annoyed because it was like, you knew that the lifespan was gonna be short, and then like by the time 3.5 hours passed, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be able to sell and have already got dumped on, like before I'm able to sell. I was like, I'll just cancel. I'll just F it. I'm out of here.
The funny thing is I seen a tweet. I don't want to say it was yesterday or today, and the dude was like, when Pump.Fund launched on Solana shot 200% or something like that, and then they had a chart. He's all, now just imagine what Snec.Fund is going to do for Cardano. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, what about Piggy Party? Piggy Party didn't do nothing. What about?
Well, but it did. There was like a little bit of volume, right? And I felt
but
like
it didn't do nothing for the price.
Yeah, not for
Cardano.
The whole chain. You couldn't have.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying when Pump.Fund launched. I mean, first of all, there's probably no correlation whatsoever to that, but there could be because there's a lot of volume on Solana. But they were trying to like compare Snec.Fund to Pump.Fund. Like, come on, bro. Co-parter. It's not going to happen.
Co-parter.
You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. What happened? The price dropped. You know?
I had a really good conversation.
Even that doesn't correlate because we're in a downtrend, and at the time when Pump.Fund launched, we were in an uptrend.
Yeah. I was going to say, I had a really good conversation about ordinals. I think it might be something we got to look at, man. We might have to play with runes and stuff a little bit, honestly, just to get our feet wet, to be honest. I was given some rare Satoshis that were from the Bitcoin pizza that were mined on 420, which I mean is, it's whatever, but it was given to me.
Some rare Satoshi, so they have it linked. They have those Satoshis.
They are those Satoshis. Like they are Satoshis, like pennies. They are pennies.
I know
from Bitcoin pizza Bitcoin. Yeah, I know. But that were specifically mined.
But how would you know if they really are?
April 20th.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're told. Well, you could like look at the blockchain and see like when they were mined. You know what I mean?
You could?
Well, I mean, I could. I just don't have the patience. You know what I mean? I could do it, but the guy said it. He felt very passionate about it. He gave them to me. I was like, dope. He sent me $5.
I'm not dismissing that, but I'm saying like
sent me $5 in rare Satoshis. You know what I mean? Yeah. He sent me $5 in rare pennies. That's cool. Right. But I'm saying there's some other stuff going on. It might be interesting, and right. Omens are over there.
Are they inscribed or something?
Yeah.
Are they ordinals?
They are ordinals. They're ordinals. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So they are inscribed. Yeah.
Because I don't know how that works. How you can inscribe a specific Satoshi.
I will tell you what
I want. I want Satoshi 1, or I want Satoshi 500 of 100 million from the Bitcoin that was used to purchase the pizzas from Papa John's.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but that seems like a very difficult task.
555 sats, and it verifies it that it's from the Bitcoin pizza. I didn't know it's interesting. So I got in the X1st wallet. I had to check, but I mean, yeah, dude, it's $5. But it's interesting. There might be stuff going on there, and so I mean, cool. I think we need to, we need to play around.
I own some ordinals from playing around when they first launched. I owned the Bitcoin virus and the Bitcoin machine, and it dropped me a bunch of other ordinals. And then I forgot about them because they were on a laptop I don't use anymore. And then I got the rune dropped to me. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm selling this. I sold it for like almost $2,000. Like, got rid of that. And then it went to like $6,000 or something like that.
Yeah. I was going to say,
I don't know what they're at now, but.
The whole reason I got into the ADA Pipos was because initially they were eventually going to be inscribed on Bitcoin. And it just made me laugh that on my timeline, I would just see Max Kaiser just like being unhinged and pissed off that people were just like inscribing things, making ordinals on Bitcoin, and he was just so mad. He would like post things that were like basically like threatening death on the like developer, skinny white guy that freaking made sure that you could do ordinals no matter what. You know what I mean? So he'd be pissed off. And then I was like, you know what? ADA Peepos, those look redacted. So like it would be really funny to mint one of those. And I did a dude at the beginning. It was a free mint, but I think I got mine at like 20. Like 20, right. 20 and 4 between 20 and 40 ADA. And then so I was like, if they're gonna be on ordinals, that's dope. But now that they got rugged by the founder, I kind of think that they should do that. I think that they should move their or add to their collection like ordinals or like burn them from Cardano to or something. You know what I mean? I think that they should still go with the original ordinals movement. That was why I got into them. I thought it was so silly that it would make me proud to piss off Max Kaiser with my ADA Peepos on Bitcoin. That was the only reason I got in. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then, you know, everything else.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you made a lot of money off that, though. I know you talked me and Seji into getting some.
Yeah.
I think I bought one or two. No. Because they were like, you're right. They were like 20, 25. I think I bought 4 or 5, but I sold super early.
But I mean, super early was still probably a couple hundred ADA, right?
Yeah. No,
you know
I made a few.
Because I mean, they got up to 5.
A few hundred ADA. Huh?
You know, yeah. I mean, they got up to 5, and like if I'd sold all freaking 20 of mine at 500 ADA, I'd have been sitting pretty. But you know, I'm a big old.
I sold them all below 200. I know that.
Okay. Well, I mean, still,
I staggered the sale, but so yeah, no, I made some money off it, but then I was out of it. And once again, it just goes to my point where I usually sell too soon. You know what I mean? I got out of it, and then I look back. That's why so like when I sell a token, I like if it's not something I'm trading, like if it's not a major coin, and I like, you know, I buy in on a pre-sale or something like that, or get in real low. Once I sell it, I never look back because I know I lost out on freaking gains on gains on gains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's just very, very disheartening.
Yeah.
You know, when you look back and you realize you sold at a 5x and you could have had a 30. You know. But
I hope Rex for Days doesn't actually think that I'm just an awful person.
He probably does. Oh, because of what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably does. He probably does.
Okay. It was honestly. Yeah, I'll send him a DM. I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not a bad racist. I'm a
just
good
tell
guy.
him. Just tell him. Andrew Tate says it all the time.
Yeah, Andrew Tate says it. That's what I'll say. I'll say Andrew Tate says it. Like, come on, bro. Right? Anyway, let's get into Market Watch before I kill us today. It'll be my fault. Boom.
I was.
See, that was about the right amount of time. You still weren't ready. That's crazy.
Well, I didn't even have the screen up this time. That's why. But it's all good. I'll try and get that fixed this weekend.
We'll let it slide this time.
I got a couple things I got to do. Bro, I don't know about getting 2 of these videos shot a week. I have not had any time. I got 1 script.
Dude, send me the script. I'll record it.
Well, I'm still working on the script.
Oh, well, so give me a...
That's what I'm saying.
I'll make another topic. I'll make another topic, and I'll do it kind of like that. And then we'll see.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just give me a topic.
All you got to do is, what do you mean? Give you a topic? You got topics you need that you want to talk about?
I'll do it.
Yeah. Get a topic, write a script, shoot the video, and I'll edit it. You know what I mean? Everything's just so crazy. I want to start doing Rumbles and Discord. I haven't been doing that. Just a lot on the plate. All right, let's see here. Let's get a refresh. Well, unfortunately, we did break the 2 trillion mark. just going the wrong way. So we're at 1.984 trillion, down 4.8% today. Massive volume, highest volume we've seen all week, and it was on a Friday, coming in at 123 billion. Bitcoin dominance dropped a little bit more, down to 53.6. ETH dropped a little to 13.5. And Gwei is at 1.27. So the only way that would happen in my mind is if, I wonder what we're going to have to look at tether dominance when we get into the charts, because everything else is down too. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance are dropping, but yet altcoins aren't pumping, then that means stablecoin dominance is pumping because everybody's getting out. You know what I'm saying? So we got Bitcoin coming in at 53,897, down 4.1% on the day. Like I said, I believe it wicked all the way down to 52.7. We got Ethereum coming in at 22.28, down 6.2%. Hit its all-time low for 2024. Ethereum did. BNB back under 500, coming in at 486 at 3.2%. Solana with a good little sell-off, coming in at 124.88, down 3.4%. XRP down at 52 cents, coming in down 3.5%. Dogecoin at 0.091, down 6.7%. Tron is probably the least loser of them all, coming in at 1481, down 1.2%. Toncoin at 462, down 3.8%. And Cardano all the way back down to 3153, down 3.2% today. You think we got any winners for today?
I think we probably have some weird ones.
I bet you Sui is up there.
You think Sui is?
I bet you Sui is up there. Boom, 4.9%. It pumped last night, bro. I missed the pump last night. I was looking at the charts, and then I started watching football. I put my phone to the side, and like, I must not have been paying attention to my alarms on my trading view. So the alarm went off at like 80 cents or whatever. And I woke up this morning, it was at 88 cents. I was like, oh, you know, I'm looking at the chart. I was like, time to short. Shorted that baby all the way back down. So let's see. SWI up 5.2%, coming in at 85. StartNet up for 2 days in a row. It was up yesterday, right? Or maybe the day before. Coming up 2.5%. We got Bonk up 1.2%. Jasmine up 1.2%. Render up 0.7%. And then we get into stable coins. Let's see who the biggest loser is. Dogecoin. Huh, that I didn't expect. Dogecoin down 6.8% today. Biggest loser. Renzo restaked ETH. Okay, so that's just ETH essentially, right? Yeah, that's just ETH. Man, that's just ETH. Wow, everything else is ETH, bro. Look at that. Dogecoin is the biggest loser at down 6.8%. And then the rest of these are ETH. ETH. Holy sh! It keeps going. ETH. Maker. Wow. There is a lot of ETH derivatives. Damn, look at that. Renzo staked ETH, Mantle staked ETH.
Yeah, everybody's got to have their own.
ETH, Lido ETH, Wrapped ETH, Rocket Pool ETH, Etherfi.eth. Crazy, bro. Crazy. All right. Traditional markets also had a very red day. Dow Jones was down 1%. The S&P down 1.7%. The NASDAQ down 2.55%. And we got the Russell K down 1.9%. And the VIX is pumping again, up 12% today. Let's see how Asia did. Asia is not quite as bad. So the Australian index up 0.4%. The Nikkei down 0.7. The Nifty 50 down 1.7. Shanghai down 0.8. And then pre-market doesn't really matter. We got all weekend, but wow, look at all that. Whoa. Okay, hold on a second. This is not good, bro. We could have a very bloody Monday coming if these numbers don't change. If we're down 1.24, huh?
It's too late. It's Friday.
This is pre-market.
Oh. Okay.
This is pre-market. This is the pre-market for Monday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So last reported 5:37 p.m. Eastern time, 5:37 Eastern, 5:38 Eastern, 6:35 or 53 Eastern. So, wow. So what does that mean? So it stops. When do futures open again? Sunday night, I think. I think futures open again Sunday, kind of like with the CME. So it's like pre-market. But that is crazy. Look at those numbers. 1.24%, 2%, 3%. Oil is going down. That's good, though. Those are crazy. S&P 500 tumbles Friday to post worst week since 2023. NASDAQ drops 2% for worst week since 2022. We could have a freaking crazy bloody Monday, bro. This pump.
What's happening? Over the weekend, is there an event, like a economic event specifically?
Not next week. FOMC is the following week. I don't know if any numbers or jobs. I think jobs reports already came out, and they were well under expected.
So what is that? The 9th economic events, 9th September.
FOMC is on the 18th. That's when Powell speaks, on the 18th. I do believe it's the 18th. Wednesday, not this Wednesday.
Oh, hold on, I got it.
What is it?
The European Central Bank convenes next week, which there'll also be a barrage of official economic data releases. Perhaps that is related.
It could be, but
U.S.
I don't see that affecting us.
Indian inflation figures, while UK updates on the monthly GDP, labor market. Additionally, S&P Global Investment Managers Index and GEP Supply Chain Volatility Index will offer valuable insights. So they're going to be talking about that stuff next week.
Maybe. I mean, it could be.
And the global manufacturing PMI. It's going to be having some news showing renewed fall in manufacturing output in August. And
well, maybe that's already leaked and it was bearish. But that you said, is that for Europe or for us?
Europe, but they're going to be talking about like the global, like a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Hey, I hear you, bro. As soon as we get off this stream, I'm going back.
Sorry, boys. Football night for me. My Eagles are on. Jesus. Who else was talking about the Eagles? I think it was Presley. Presley was talking about the Eagles. And I was like, I hope they lose. And then she was like, oh, wait, you don't even care about sports. She was starting to get wound up.
How's my boy doing? I got Jordan Love running tonight. How's he doing?
There you go. Shout out to Hops, though. Big love for Ryan.
But yeah, I don't know if how much that affects us. I don't know much about the stock market. I just know those numbers are massive. I
was just thinking that, if bad news is also coming out next week.
12 picks.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Jeez. My QB is killing it. Crypto King's about to win, he says.
Well, who's your QB? It's got to be Jalen Hurts then.
Are you sure it's not Mahomes?
Well, there's only 2 quarterbacks tonight. Mahomes was last night.
Oh, Mahomes. He probably killed it, huh?
He did. Bro, they almost tied it up. Baltimore almost tied it up at the end of the game, but dude was like barely had his pinky toe out the line. You know, so apparently he wasn't listening to that song where standing on business 10 toes in. You know what I mean? Because he had one of them. He had one of them outside the line, bro.
Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Yes, sir. It hurts.
If I was one of his teammates, bro, I would have that playing the next time he came into practice. You know what I mean? When he come in Monday for practice, I would be having that song playing.
They'd be like, "Don't mess with his head. He's a winner."
Right? He's a winner.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the update. All right, let's see here. So let me get this situated. I was doing some stuff before the live stream. Let's see here. We almost wicked all the way down to that trend line today. I mean, was this that final capitulation? Is a little weak if it was. I'm expecting another one. But today's candle. So we hit, oh wow, I was a little high. We hit, damn it. Let's make it bigger so I can get on there. We hit 52,511. I thought we hit like 52.7. That could have just been on the freaking exchange I was on. So we had a 4% drop today. We've seen that earlier, but we are almost touching this trend line. The thing is, what happens over the weekend? Do we get a little pump from Asia? I mean, Saturday nights are volatile. Sunday nights are volatile. Friday nights are volatile. And then Monday, do we just dump down and body that freaking that trend line? Or is this bottom?
No, we body that bottom of the trend line.
I with as weak as the market is, I believe you are correct, sir.
I think it happens.
When we look at the like money flow is tanking, VWAP's going up, and momentum has almost started to clip. But this momentum wave is probably going to engulf this momentum wave right here. Because if we look at it right now, there's almost, that's like the slightest of hidden divergences on the momentum wave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Are we lower here? That is a slight divergence, bullish div on the RSI if we don't go down any further. You know what I mean? If we don't go down any further, we have this uptrend and this flat, slight downtrend right here.
What is it that Piano Matty B says? Is it is it the trend line, or it's like something? It's like when wicked gets candlesticked.
Oh, where it wicks, it sticks.
Or no, it was like.
I mean, that's what I've always heard. Where it wicks, it sticks.
Where it wicks, it sticks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you know what I mean?
It's candlesticked. You
know, I'm just saying, if that's true, then we're coming all the way down here.
What, 48?
We're gonna candle. We're gonna candle all the way down to 48.
Oh, is that yeah, well,
I mean,
we have called it, bro. Crypto King called it.
We've encompassed all of these other wicks. You know, even this one, even this wick to a certain extent, we've encompassed it right here.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, I mean, we got like, you want some hopium? We got the slightest of bullish divs right here on the RSI and the daily. Very slight, very slight. You know what I mean? And all it's going to do is take this candle to dump a little more and get below that, and then have the RSI turn down, and that bullish div disappears. So I wasn't looking at, but
it's okay. It's okay because China's gonna wake up and they're gonna see that bullish div, and we're going straight to
violence. They're going to choose violence. You know what? So I seen Cassius Cuvée post a chart earlier. I don't know what. Whoops. I don't know what he was on.
Dude, he's cool. He's a good one also. What's up, Jalisa?
Shout out. And we are going to go to the...
Shout out, Jalisa.
I want custom months to add clip 2 months. Yeah, see, it's not there. So he was calling for a blood diamond on the 2 month, but I don't see a blood diamond. Oh no. My bad. This is what he was calling right here. He was calling the big red dot on the 2 month. And look at that. Boom. 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 Eesh. So that's not a good look right there, bro. Look at that. Ooh. This is not a good look. This is the 2 month chart. Down. Up. I mean, this is technically higher than here. You know what I mean? If we leveled that out, or if I just put my line across there, technically that's higher. See? There's body right there. No bodies over here. And then so lowest low, medium low, or lowest high, medium high, high. High, medium, low. That's not a good look, bro. That's not a good look at all.
So what do you think? Crypto King's right and we're hitting 48K?
48. I mean, I would say we probably at least wick to 48. But this, I mean,
I don't know who's been saying it this whole time. It's just been me, Johnny, and Crypto King, man, to be honest. We've been talking about this for like 7 months now. And you're just getting hip. You're just getting wise. You didn't even think this could happen until we told you.
I love how you're just jumping on the bandwagon of Johnny. You're like, we've been telling you this whole time, bro.
Well, honestly, though, I will say that I definitely, like, I didn't trust that. I thought we still had, you know what I mean? People were too, oh, we're done. We're finished. I was like, no way. That's too easy, bro. That's too sweet, you know?
The bull run hasn't even started, fellas. It hasn't even started. As concerning as this may look, I don't put a lot of weight to it. It's an awfully big freaking chart. You know what I mean? So, but he is right. We do have a big red dot. Big red dot. Look, we had a big red dot right here. And look what happened. We had a red dot on the 2 day, and we put in a higher high. So, I'm just saying.
So I should settle long 100x leverage?
Huh?
So I should long 100x leverage?
You personally, yes. I think you should.
Everybody else, maybe not. They should be safe.
Everybody else, maybe not. All right, let's go back down. Let's look at the daily. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come down. Now I got to fix all my stuff. Okay. And you can see those, the moving averages just fanning out. You know what I mean? So not a good look. I do think we still come down further. There's no real I mean, we do have, oh, no, just disappeared. It just disappeared as we were looking at it. We had a, oh, no, now it's back. And it's a double green dot. So the 4 hours acting a little bipolar right now. We do have this big DBSI. But the green dots keep going away and coming back. So I wouldn't be doing anything over the weekend, personally. Not anything long term.
Also, remember, there's always, if there's going to be a massive dump, there is very often a pump that makes it look like that's not what's going to happen, and then it still happens. So that's how a lot of people get washed out. I mean, like, that's their goal, right? They set traps so that you're like, oh, it's turning around, and actually, no, they were just waiting to take your liquidity.
I know I'm over here saying I wouldn't do anything, but I'm still in 2 longs right now.
Well, I mean, SafeMoon's going to come back. It's about that time.
I'm still in a long on PopCat, I think, unless I got stopped out while we're on the stream, and I'm in a long on Render. I am long.
A joke. Nobody invests in SafeMoon ever, please.
Right. I'm long on PopCat to about 53. I got in at about 49 down here, and it was from the lower charts that I got in at. So you got the double green dot. This is why I got in personally. Okay. We were below 49 is the first thing. And then at the time, I was looking at the 7. And we started to peak above the 200. We did get above, and now we've come back down. I think I actually got stopped out on that. So I got stopped out in the profit. But essentially, I longed right here. I longed the 7-minute on the 200. And we went from here. Where did I get in? Somewhere down here. And then up here. I didn't get the top of the wick, but we hit right at that. Look at that. We hit right above that resistance at 52.28. And it started to come back down. Same with SWE. I was longing. And we shot right up. We hit this resistance at 85 on the 2 hour. You can't tell because those are the same colors, but that's the wick right there. Boom. As soon as we hit resistance, my stop loss was right about here. It came back down, stopped me out, and then the bottom dropped out of it. So either way, Cardano is going to 0.
Cardano's going to 0.
Maybe not 0.
17 cents.
We're going to send it to, we're actually going to send it to 17.5. So John's order don't get filled.
Jesus. No, okay, guys, look, this is in jest. We don't actually believe it's going down that low. No. We actually truly believe that it's probably going to hit 28 though.
Yeah. I would give it an extreme possibility of it hitting 28. We just can't get back above this trend line. We've been talking about this for freaking 2 weeks now. And as you can see, this is that triangle, right? You know, bounce, bounce, bounce. We finally break through, and then all hell breaks loose in the crypto system, and it just couldn't stay, and it got back down. It rode it, bounced below it, and we just can't get above this trend line, and I don't think we're going to. We keep banging our head on it. So let's come down to the 4 hour. You know, boom, boom, finally fall through. Can't get above it. Wick above. Nope, wick, barely above. And we're still, I mean, they say the more times you hit, what's going on, Blocky? They say the more times you hit your head on support or resistance, you break through. But at how many times can we hit our head on this resistance and then not fall through? Look, our green dot just disappeared. on Market Cipher. That was up when we started looking at this, or maybe it was on the daily. Nope, it was on the 4 hour.
Yeah, it was on the 4 hour.
So it's very indecisive. Everything is really indecisive right now. It looks like we were going to pump. As soon as 5 o'clock hit, as soon as the new day started, boom, stuff started pumping. Bitcoin got back up to 58. SWI got back up to 85.6. PopCat was at like 52. ADA hit like 31.67. And you can just see all the friggin', the candles. What it hit. Yeah, 31.67. Bitcoin candled up here to like 54. It's kind of hard to see. A little candle so small. Bitcoin came up to 54. SWI got all the way up to 86.7 or 86.54. PopCat came, hit that resistance at 52.28, just broke it to 52.63. So everything started pumping at 5 o'clock, but none of it's been able to maintain. So just stay safe. Don't do anything crazy. I put out a tweet earlier. I don't have Twitter up, but I put out a tweet earlier that said, the trend is your friend. If the trend is going down, when it pumps, you short. Look for confluence, obviously, risk management, tight stop loss. If the trend is up and you get a big dip, long. Look for confluence, use a type stop loss, manage your risk management. You know what I mean? When I say look for confluence, I mean like, if you're using Market Cipher, obviously look at your momentum waves, or even if you're not using Market Cipher, if the only thing you have is the Trading View tools, I'm telling you, the VPVR is going to give you is what?
Vu Manchu.
Oh yeah, Vu Manchu. You know what I mean? That's a free market style, Market Cipher-ish. Is a copycat, but I have used it before. It's all right, but you don't even need that. I mean, I like Market Cipher, but all you really need, in my opinion, is the RSI, the 5 SMAs, the 200, the 100, the 150, the 80, the 50, the 21.
Yeah, Vu Manchu. I'm telling you.
Your volume profiles over here.
Poor man's Market Cipher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Here we go.
Same.
Did you highlight that? Did you bring that up?
But yeah, I did. I'll bring it back up. Oh, dang. I put it down. Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
I've definitely used it before.
Yeah.
And really, if all you use is the bottom oscillator, I mean, I guess that's all you need, right? You know what I mean? I like Market Cipher because a lot of times when I'm just looking through stuff, I'll bring up Market Cipher A and I'll take a gander, you know what I mean? See what's going on. This is interesting. Here we go. See? On SWI, we're starting to flip back to the color and starting to expand a little bit. So that's kind of bullish. But we're in this tight ranges. You know what I mean? This is the 4 hour right here. So we've been ranging from 107 to freaking, wow, we got all the way down to 46 cents. I remember that. Must have been time when I just wasn't paying attention to the markets. But yeah, just, tight stop losses, risk management. That's all it takes. Take emotion out of it. You guys heard AJ yesterday. You need to have ice in your veins. Take the emotion out of it. If you can't stomach seeing yourself losing, $1,000. He was talking crazy numbers, but AJ's loaded. He's been doing this for a while. You know what I mean? He was talking, if you can't stomach losing $50,000, it's like, I ain't got $50,000 to trade with.
Yeah, I do not.
But I mean, you'll get to that point if you stick to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's about it for the market. Be safe out there. So let's look. I got CoinGlass here. we check it out. Let's get a refresh. See if anything's changed. Boom. Let's go liquidations.
I really kind of, I don't know, the whatever the book,
hour.
that book thing, the whatever that shows where the liquidation points are. I think that's interesting. That Lifer uses.
Those aren't liquidations. That's where liquidity is.
Liquidity.
Book
okay,
map.
well that, yeah, book
map.
I like that.
So book map is a book map is like a heat map of liquidity.
I like it.
So you can see like it's got the price action in the middle. Let's see, where's my camera at? You got the price action in the middle, and that it pumps, you know what I mean? And then you get like green dots and red dots, green dots, and that's the order book. And then it'll show like bands of like red on the top and then the bottom at certain levels. That's where your major liquidity is at.
Yeah.
So it's like, and liquidity is like a magnet. So if you got a shit ton, say we're at 57, you got a big red band at 61, and you got not a whole bunch below it, you know, you're more likely going into the 61. There you go. Shows volume per candle.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
we're
gonna need.
And those are orders. The liquidity are like orders. You know what I mean? You see where the big boys are at and stuff like that. It is cool. I mean, I've never paid for it. I mean, it's a pay. You got to buy it.
Yeah.
So I've never used it, but I do see it when he has it all the time. So let's liquidations. Let's see here. They have changed a little bit. Let's just look at the 12-hour because that's crazy. 234 million liquidated in the past 12 hours. Ooh, did my boy just get a touchdown? I think my my Yahoo fantasy thing just popped out. If he got a touchdown, I bet freaking Hops is mad because he's playing against Hops' team. Look at that. Jordan Love pass a touchdown to Jay Reed. I sat Jay Reed, though. I got Jay Reed sitting on the bench. So anyways, back to crypto. So we got liquidations coming. 234 million liquidated in the past 12 hours. 182 were longs and 51 were shorts. You can go up here. You can see the little heat map of liquidations right here. Bitcoin. This is the past 12-hour. I don't know exactly. Here we go. Right there. Liquidation, 91 million. And long, 71 million. Short, 20 million. Ethereum, 57 million. Long, 37 million. Short, 20 million. And then others. This is everything else right here. So 22 million right there. This is a cool site, though. If you guys want to look through it. What are you doing, puppy? My dog's in here looking for her ball, I think. So let's look at the long to short ratio. So this is your long to short ratio. People are long right now. Look at that. I know people are short. So the green down, that doesn't make sense. Why are we down in the green? So 53% of people are short versus 20 or 46% of people are long on Bitcoin right now. We come up here and these are accounts. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff on here. This thing has so much information. I mean, we could probably do like days and days of going over this and still not get through the whole thing. But either way, that is your market update. Went a little long tonight. Other than that, what do we got going on, John?
Well, my little brother's calling me. I'm going to answer because he doesn't do that, and I'm going to hang up on him very quickly. But so take it over for just a second.
Okay. Well, John talks to his little brother, who says doesn't call him very often, but he lives in the same house. Let's go here. All you Cardano people.
Said, oh, my bad. Right? But yeah, he doesn't call me very often. He doesn't call me very often. We don't live in the same house. He lives about an hour away.
He did move out?
Yeah. He lives about an hour away.
Oh, wow. So when you said he got an apartment, he got an hour away, huh?
Well, like, yeah, he's closer to DC than, and like for me, it's about an hour to get to DC. He's closer to DC. He wanted to be 5 minutes from his job instead of driving an hour every day, which I mean, like, whatever. But like, you know, for like $1,700 a month, okay, that's a choice, bud.
Wow, that big a difference. So he didn't have to move out; he chose to move out.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have money while he was living at home, but now he has an apartment, so he's gonna learn like the lesson that, you know.
How is he a youngster? Has he never lived on his own?
No. He's 25.
Has he ever lived on his own?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, maybe like a little bit during college, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? During college, not like college. You know what I mean?
Like like in a college dorm room.
No, I think they had like a shared house or something at some point, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's
like
just a whole lot of stuff.
Like honest and true adulting.
Yeah. Not like fixing shit in your own house, like with like duct tape and like, you know what I mean? wood putty. You know what I mean?
1,700 is that a one bedroom?
So it's actually a 2-bedroom that they're splitting like 3 ways, and so it's in more of a central area, so that's like with the utilities and everything.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
1,700 utilities included for a 2-bedroom apartment?
It's actually more like 2,700, but I think he pays somewhere around 7, probably like around 1,700 ish.
Well, that's definitely not split 3 ways.
There's different size rooms, and like he has other stuff he has to pay and things like that. So it's just like I don't even know. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. It's just a lot more money than it would have been just staying up. Which I mean, like, I think everybody. Yeah. So he's closer to Silver Spring. Actually, is where he's at. So you're right. You're right, Blocky. That's better. I don't know how to explain. You know what I mean? Maryland to like Maryland people. It's like
all the metro area, isn't it?
Yeah, closer to the metro area. He's definitely closer to that. But I mean, it's cool where he's at. He can just walk around and go to places and do things. You can't do that here.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ritzy area. Ooh.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's still not bad. I mean, you ain't gonna, even in Phoenix, you're gonna pay 1,800 for a decent 2-bedroom, and that's not going to be utilities or anything like that. That's just a decent 2-bedroom.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think my daughter and my grandkids live in Peoria, and Peoria is like it's like a, I don't know, like some crazy district, entertainment district or something like that in Peoria, and their rent's about $1,800 for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, when I had my apartment in Kentucky, I was paying $540, and I thought that was high, and that was for a 2-bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Bro, back in the early 2000s, me and my daughter's mom, we had a luxury apartment in South Chandler right on the lake, and our apartment had vaulted ceilings, and it was like $1,100 a month, and it was like, that was a ton of money back in the early 2000s. And now, I mean, you'd be lucky to get a freaking studio apartment for $1,100 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it was nice.
I mean, it's like $2,500 for like something like, you know, mid in some of these places. Right.
Like, and this was $1,100, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, full-size washer dryer, vaulted ceilings in the living room because we were on the first floor. You know, big old patio right on the friggin' lake, and you're not getting anything like that nowadays. And in Chandler, which is a very nice city. You know what I mean? It's not Scottsdale, it's not Ahwatukee, but it's not friggin' West Phoenix either, or South Phoenix, you know? But either way, yeah, shit's going through the roof. But
see you later, Black. 5%. For joining us. We appreciate it.
Have a good one, Black.
Ourselves, don't you worry, man.
All right, so Cardano long-term holders move tokens. Incoming sell-off. Dun, dun, dun. Dormant Cardano ADA coins are moving, signaling market activity. Active addresses have spiked at a high since March, ADA's prices dropped 3% following a spike in age consumed, hinting at a potential local top and caution for traders. Indicator suggests ADA may face further declines unless increased demand drives the price past resistance at 39 cents. So basically, they just go on and they're talking about all these coins moving. 6.3 billion on Friday morning. The metric tracks the movement of long held coins. Therefore, when it spikes, it is noteworthy. This is because long-term holders rarely move their coins around. When they do, it often precedes a shift in market trends. Here you go, though. Are they moving coins around to like
flood the market
for delegation purposes?
Oh, that's possible.
For voting power?
Yeah, for governance.
Yeah, are they moving it? Because apparently, didn't Lloyd say that? So if I got 21 million coins, before I could use those 21 million coins and vote on every proposal, but now it's like you can only use them on one proposal.
Well, it's like you can't use all of your voting power on all of the voting. Like, so you, like, if I have 100,000 votes, I can't vote 100,000 times for or against every single proposal. It's like,
that's what I just said.
Well, but I'm trying to, like, I can do 20,000.
Right.
20,000.
Right.
I can.
But if it's in the same wallet, that could cause discrepancy.
Yeah.
So say I have 5 million ADA coins on a cold storage wallet, right?
Yeah.
You know, how hard is it for me to delegate those votes across different catalysts when they're all in the same wallet? But if I have 1 million coins in 5 different cold storage wallets, would it be easier? I mean, I don't know. That's just a question I'm asking. It's, straight speculation. I have no clue. But it seems like something like that could be, the thing. I don't know. The uptick in ADA age consumed is accompanied by a rise in the number of active addresses that currently trade the altcoin. Per Santiment's data, the number of addresses involved in ADA transactions total 54,200, the single day highest since March 6th. So March 6th, if I am not mistaken, might have been the local high. Where are we at? May, March. Yeah, look at that. Damn near the local high. Look. Let's spread it out a little more so we can get on there.
So I might get my 17 ADA or my 17 cent buy. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, look at that. So it wasn't the local high, but it was the day after the biggest drop. It was the day after a 10% drop. You know what I mean? That's when, so we haven't had this many active transactions since that day of this year. So that's interesting. I don't know why I went to that. That's my own personal crazy stuff I'm doing with Cardano. So while increasing in assets active address count ordinarily connotes bullishness, the decline in ADA's price after the rally in its age consumed suggests that a local top may have been reached. This indicates that the coin could be poised for further decline. And as you can see, they have these nice little charts here, these fancy charts that you can never make out or interact with. But they're talking about, so 786. I don't know where they pulled this fib from right here. It could be what I have pulled over here, though. Yeah, it looks just like the one I have pulled over here on this chart. Let me make that chart a little bigger. So this is the overall chart on Binance that I'm just tracking more of a macro trend. I pulled this Gone fan right here. And I pulled a fib from the local low to the local high. And you can see we are well under the 786. We're in that down pattern. We're below the 7.5 on the Gone fan also. And that, I think, is what they're showing. So that, yeah, that's these points right here. This is their fib and the MACD. But the MACD on this chart looks like it's going up. However, a resurgence in ADA demand will invalidate the bearish projections above. If ADA sees a rally in buying activity, this may push the price above resistance at 39 cents. Breaking past the level could trigger an upswing to 48 cents. So there you go. That's what they're talking about on Cardano. Lots of old dormant whales moving around ADA. So what do you got?
I honestly is looking at this tweet right here, which is interesting. I'll actually share it. I'll share it because of a couple reasons, but then I'll go into what I actually got. But so this right here, shout out to Commander. He said he sent Miss Lurker 10,000 cream pie, which if you've ever spent any time in the Lurker Discord, or really a lot of them, sometimes you do get tipped cream pies in those servers. So, it's a dangerous place to be. But this was the whole point here. He's talking about Sync AI introduces a new paradigm for onboarding users. You can send transactions with just a Sync ID across platforms, chains, and borders. No wallet, no problem. Easily send tokens to any social account, and they'll stay secure until claimed. And then so in this picture right here, it says sent 100 ADA to Elon Musk. Funds will be unlocked on authentication. And then so it's ZK secured. And I think that's super interesting. I love this idea. You remember when we talked about Selfie Social, or looking at Selfie Social with the Machinist?
Yes.
It allows you to trade tickers and have your wallet connected to basically, Twitter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For XRD.
Yeah, for XRD.
Yeah.
But it's something that I think I would love to see in this space. But so this just cracked me up. Shout out to Commander. We had an awesome space earlier today. And so this was something. The joke caught my attention because there was actually something behind it. And then this was another thing I thought was interesting. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know how to Twitter.
It was over on the side, bro. When you click on them, they pop up on the side of your screen.
Eat that. I feel like a boomer.
Yes, because you are a boomer, but it's okay. Right there. There you go.
Oh, see? And then it's here. Oh, that's so terrible. Yeah. Awful UI. Come on, Elon. Okay, so gaming project Sonic SVM aims to raise 12.8 million in what it claims would be the first node sale on Solana, which is interesting. They're a gaming project, but they're trying to basically sell nodes to incentivize people to decentralize their blockchain, but also facilitate faster transactions. Let's check this out. Solana chain powering sovereign economies for gaming multiverse. And
that's what that stand for, Solana virtual machine.
Yeah. Yep. So it's a layer 2.
A layer 2. Why would you need a layer 2 on Solana?
How else are they going to get paid, sir? You got to have your own blockchain or your own layer, so that way you can charge the fees or get fees, So then this
makes my head hurt because Solana doesn't even work half the time, let alone a layer 2 on top of Solana.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, on the layer 2, you always get your transaction, right? Because it failed 70% of the time on Solana, but the layer 2, it actually got there. You know what I mean? That 30% is the one that your transaction goes through. Right?
Maybe.
So maybe it would be better, but so Coinbase secures a partial victory over the SEC in a motion to compel discovery. And then so Paul Grenwall, who is one of my favorite people in the space, I've loved watching him tweet and talk about different legal things in crypto, and then specifically the Coinbase versus SEC. Oh, it's past my bedtime, guys. It's late for me. But after victory in federal courts, lawyers from the cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase may soon have access to the United States SEC Commission documents related to the regulator's application of tokens as securities. So they're basically going to be able to see all of the evidence and support that the SEC tried to use against them. And this would be awesome because then they actually have to justify every claim that they made. We've seen already that the SEC has had a history of fudging the numbers, omitting information, using cases that weren't even settled as their evidence, right? So they'll sue somebody or have somebody settle for something, and then they basically use that as evidence for them trading securities. And so, we both
making me yawn too, bro. I'm tired too.
Yeah, we both got it. But anyway, so I think that this is a big deal. The filings have been drawn out for a while. I'm not going to go into all this other stuff, but this.
I mean, any blow to the SEC is a big deal.
Yeah,
I even have a bookmark of Democrats calling to get rid of
Gary Gensler, which is crazy. Why he would be on the short list to be in a higher position in government. You know what I mean? They're trying to get rid of him, and they're going to get rid of him to a higher position. Get the frick out of here, That's crazy.
But I mean, I don't know what the what kind of power the Secretary of Treasury has, like direct power over businesses and regulation and stuff like that.
I don't know. He gets millions of dollars to speak at banking meetings to talk about regulation.
Well, there is that. You got to reward them. You got to reward them for such an awesome job, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But and I mean, I'm pretty sure Janet Yellen was one of the ones that stepped in to force buy and sell of Republic Bank with when those banks were collapsing, right? At an 80% discount to Chase.
Yeah.
Right? Anyways, but neither here nor there. So there's that. And then this is important for people to pay attention to. This new Android malware steals private keys from screenshots and images. I'm 100% certain we've said it before. Your private keys need to be written down. Okay.
Right.
You don't need to take pictures of it. You don't want to hold it in your Apple storage. You don't want to hold it anywhere on your phone or anything connected to the internet. You need to write it down by yourself in a corner with yourself with tape over the video camera. Okay. With tape over the video camera. That's what you need to do.
Yes.
This is what we're on right now. Okay. Because this is happening. And so, according to the recent FBI warnings, North Korean hackers are aggressively targeting the crypto industry with well-disguised attacks. Okay? So, a new Android malware called Spy Agent, discovered by software security firm MEXC, rest in peace, can steal private keys stored in screenshots and images on smartphones' internal storage. More specifically, the malware uses a mechanism known as optical character recognition to scan images stored on a phone and extract words from them. OCR is present in many technologies, including desktop computers, which can recognize copy-paste text from images. McAfee Labs explained that the malware is distributed through malicious links sent through text messages. The cybersecurity company broke down the process, beginning with an unsuspecting user clicking the link received. And then so examples of
that's pretty much the same software that your Adobe uses. So if you ever had a screenshot of something and you needed it translated into text when using Adobe Express or something like that, that's the type of software they're talking about. Dude, so it's on most computers.
It's crazy to me, dude. And I use that technology so much. Yeah. Okay, look, I've got probably like 3,000 pictures on my phone. Okay, at least. Right. Okay, not counting videos. I go to the FedEx. I need my wife's birthday, right? Because my wife has her like fake birthday that's on all her documentation, and then she has her real birthday. So I needed to make sure that I had the fake birthday that was on all of her documentation. So how am I going to find it? Okay.
Should you be saying that?
Well, it's not like fraud. It's just that like her dad, when he went to write the day that she was born, it was wrong. And there it's just like, it was wrong.
So don't say fake birthday, say official birthday.
Her official. Okay, so her official
legal birthday.
Her legal birthday.
Don't say her fake fraudulent birthday.
Her real birthday is on the 25th, whatever. I needed to make sure that I got the 21st on the papers that I'm writing.
Right.
But so anyways, which is funny because like I knew her legal birthday. We're getting married and stuff. So I said a happy birthday to her on her legal birthday once in my life. And she was like, you should know. My birthday's 3 days later. It's like, sorry, I wasn't there. But I believe you. No, but so anyways, I go into my phone and dude, all I type in is birthday, right?
Right.
And it literally gives me her passport, all the document, like her birth certificate, like things that I took pictures of to send to a lawyer when we were doing our papers, like over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So like it went through my whole phone, gives me 8 different documents that have her birthday on it, right? And my birthday, but I just picked hers, you know what I mean? To answer that question. And I mean, like, it's like funny because like I needed to look at our marriage license for something. And then I'm just like, marriage.
You just turned your mic off.
Well, it pops up marriage license and the videos from when we got married. And like messages around the time that we were getting married. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And just my
technology,
Samsung.
Technology is super scary. Super scary. There is no such thing as privacy.
There is no such thing as privacy.
I have one more article before we get out of here. And it's an article that affects anybody who has traded crypto on volatile days over the past cycle.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Coinbase deploys new AI model. Here's what it means for the crypto market. Basically, you know how every time the market's like going extreme buying or selling pressure and this and that, and Coinbase is freaking crashing?
Yep.
This is supposed to solve that. So in a recent interview, Coinbase's head of machine learning, Rari Gupta, unveiled details about the company's new AI model. The model is designed to predict and manage spikes in user traffic, preventing downtime. And we've all been there. You know, you're like, oh, I got to get in there. I got to sell. Everything's dumping. Or I got to buy before this pumps. Or, oh no. And your funds are safe. We are experiencing technical difficulties. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. So supposedly this is going to help. Gupta also emphasized that the new AI model balances high-level customer service with effective cost management by scaling up only when necessary. I will say one thing. I have Coinbase One, and ever since getting Coinbase One, I don't really have to talk to customer service, but when I do, it's pretty freaking quick. It's pretty responsive. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's because of Coinbase One or if that's because they're finally getting their ish together. I don't know. So basically, that's what it goes on to say. After several months of production, the Coinbase AI model has successfully pre-scaled and maintained optimal performance during high load events. He ends the interview by pointing out that this new AI model is part of Coinbase's plan to leverage machine learning across its operations, which began with current AI-based security measures for transactions and logins. And then it goes on to like ETH swap, and we don't really care about ETH swap. But so that's good. Anything that optimizes the user interface of Coinbase is a win in my book.
I agree.
Kudos they need to just run all their trading on Hydra.
There you go. Probably not going to happen. Probably legal issues around that.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? The government can't look in the back door of that. You know,
Hydra, you could put that into Hydra, just not Midnight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking smack. So.
All right, guys. So it has been a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, just kidding. Tomorrow's Saturday. We won't see you at all. I'll be at a funeral tomorrow. It's gonna suck. I'm probably gonna talk. So I'll be up there doing that. And then next week, looking at we're gonna maybe do something with AJ on Tuesday or Wednesday. And
don't know. I haven't talked to him about it yet. I mean, I don't know if he's reached out to you, but
he hasn't. I haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, I should.
I messaged him a little bit earlier. We were talking earlier, but it had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, well, I'll let you do that, but we'll maybe do that on Tuesday. And I'm looking at getting the founder of Keystone on around a Wednesday, if not this Wednesday coming up.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, and then if we have a good time, some people join us, everybody shares the space when we're in there with them, I'll be like, hey, it would be great if you would sponsor our channel and give us like a referral code for
everybody to like, subscribe, share this with a friend.
Dude, not even once.
Bro, we really need to be on this more and more. We need to make sure.
Share with a friend.
That we're on top of this. Check out tokenempire.xyz.
Yes.
JPEG bosses are minting. Check out JPEG bosses. Follow everybody on the screen below. Hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend. If you're on Twitter, tag some DGens. If you're on Rumble, hit the Rumble. Let's get this out to more people. See if we can hit the algorithm real quick and be like, XRP, Solana to the moon, meme coin, getting wrecked, leverage trade, 100x.
Macroeconomics.
Macroeconomics. Let's hit all the trade words.
Trading bot. But what I will say is I want to share everybody this just because it's about that time. I need to do it. This is the last thing that I'm going to share. Okay? We don't shill our own things enough. We don't tell people about what we're doing enough, but we're pretty open. We tell people what we're doing. But I just want to point this out, and I'm going to leave it at this. Okay? So we currently, right, have 6 JPEG bosses sitting here, right? You go to JPEG boss on jpeg.store, and you can pick up one of these 6, which are the current floor, right? These are the only bosses that exist right now for less than the mint price. And so I would just urge you, if you're learning and getting into trading, you want to be a part of a community that is growing, as well as, dude, we're going to have this awesome trading bot that you'll have access to, which is a significant value. And all you have to do is hold a boss. You can use all of the aspects of Token Empire. You can also give all the input you want to make sure that Token Empire is something that you want to use, right? We have all kinds of updates already in the roadmap, and we're super excited about it. But these are the last 6 opportunities you have to get a JPEG boss at less than mint price. And so I was just going to throw that out there. There's only 6 opportunities.
And if you can't afford to mint a boss right now, or if you're on the fence that, hey, what what proposition? Yeah, you say you guys have a website, this, and that. TokenEmpire.xyz. There is a free version of it. So when you log on to TokenEmpire.xyz, you will still get all of the charts. You will get all the coins. The only thing is, to have the pro version, you need a boss. And then the pro version is where you get the trading bot once it launches. You get favorites, you get watch lists, you get notifications, you get total personalization of your page. So,
Jaleesa, you shouldn't have said that. You should have done it quietly.
Uh-oh.
But what I will say is, yeah, we're doing some cool things. Come ask us. Hop in the Discord. Follow us at JPEG Empire on Twitter. Dude, ask us what's going on. We'll tell you. And if you have any good ideas, we'll try to do them. You know what I mean? Together. So, I mean, let's freaking go. You know what I mean? We're trying to build something cool. And we appreciate everybody.
The last thing, since we have Jaleesa in here, everybody, Jaleesa has a store. It's jpegempire.shop. I believe, I don't know if that's exactly what it is. Jaleesa, drop it in the comments. If not, it is in the description of this vehicle. It is the official merch store for JPEG Empire. I believe it's jpegempire.shop though.
Yeah, I believe it is.
So, if not, it's in the description. You guys go check it out if you want to get some cool swag.
Yeah,
maybe hit Jaleesa up, see if you can get some custom stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would do it for a fee. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Look, that's right. jpegempire.store. I'm gonna make a banner for it actually right now.
So other than that, it's past time. I got football to watch, bro. Let's go.
It is. All right, there we go. Look.
Eat some dinner, watch some football, and get ready for the weekend, which is still means
JPEG
work.
Empire. Oh my gosh, I spelled it wrong.
He can't spell. It's all right, everybody.
I got it. There we go.
The only thing weekends are good for is not having to go to your IRL job. That does not mean you stop grinding in crypto. Crypto's 24/7, baby.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I freaking go in tomorrow at 5 a.m. I got to be up at like 4.
Okay, the only thing weekends are good for is I don't have to go to my IRL job.
But John does. You can come get a copy for me. I will sell you a copy tomorrow morning. Come in.
Right,
Dude, I know how to make the lattes and all of the hot stuff now. It's crazy. They were like, wow, you learned it all so quick. It's like, because I drink them all the time. I make them for myself. I make them for people. I do it. I love it. All right, let's go. All right. Peace out, everybody. You have a good night. Well, yeah, I was going to do something and then I just didn't. Now I'm going to do it.